Hey everyone, this is Kendall for the Hafner Center. Thank you so much for joining today's 50-50 class. We're going to be doing 50% strength, 50% cardio in a 30-minute workout. We're going to start here with our warm-up by jogging in place. Pace is up to you. We just want to be soft on the toes, keeping the heel lifted. We are going to be using our weights today, so make sure you have your dumbbells handy. Let's take it out. I'll take it wide and then narrow. Wide and narrow. Hold it here, switch it. So now the other leg is leading. Hold it here. Squat, come up, squat, come up. Two more. From here, we're going to turn, pick up the heel, turn, pick up the heel. Side, center, side, center. Let's add a reach across. Reach up to the ceiling at an angle. One more each side. Hold in the middle. Let's take those feet even wider. Bend at the right knee. Stay low. Bend at the left knee. Switch. Now let's reach it down to the floor. Inside of the foot. Stay low. One, two, three, last one. Come all the way up. Bring your feet together. We're going to step back with the right foot. Reach down. Come up with the left hand. And step it all the way up. Let's switch sides. Step it back. Left hand down, right hand up. All the way up. Open the arms nice and wide. Cross in front of the chest. Get ready for our first strength move. We want to pick up the dumbbells. Weight is up to you. We can have anywhere from 3 pounds on up. We're going to start with a nice easy curl. In general, for the entire class today, we're going to have 1 minute to do a strength move. Then we're going to have 1 minute to do a cardio move. And we're going to go AB, AB the whole way through class, all the way through to the cool down. Easy bicep curls here, elbows under the shoulders. We're going to do 1 more rep. Hold it here, rotate, palms forward, elbows coming out to the sides. Let's keep the shoulders over the hips. Switch to a press, tap over the head, pull it down. Make sure that your shoulders are staying stacked over the hips. Nice and strong and sturdy. Get ready for the first cardio move. Reps are up to you. We're working on time, so we don't have to do these reps at the same pace. Take your weights to the floor, and we're going to start easy. Step to the side, cross behind. Step and cross. Once you feel comfortable with that step and cross, you're going to pick up the pace. Maybe add that little hop in the center. When you feel comfortable there, you're going to pick it up a little faster. It's a full minute of cardio. That's our halfway point. If you want, try tapping all the way to the ground. Just an option. You can stay with that side step and tap back, and you're still going to get your cardio effect. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to pick our weights back up. Last one here. Stand up tall. Grab water anytime you need it. Let's take the weights into the hands. We're gonna get a nice soft knee. Start stacked up nice and tall. Hinge from the hip, row. I'm gonna turn to the side. Look at that nice flat back and with a long line from the tailbone all the way up through the top of the head. Use this time to catch your breath. Now let's switch to a tricep extension. Press straight back, pull the thumbs back in towards the shoulders. Squeeze the triceps. We have 10 more seconds here. Again, your pacing is up to you. You don't feel like you have to follow my reps. They could be slower or faster than what you want to do. Take your weights to the sides. Our next cardio move is a high knee. We start it easy. Bring the knee up, and let's cross over the quad. When we have this slower movement, we can think about the core working. We can think about driving that knee high up to the ceiling, and we can plant the foot all the way to the floor. If we want to go a little faster, we can take it to a jog, bouncing off the toes, keeping the heels lifted. Remember to breathe. We have about 10 seconds before we hit our next strength move. All right, slow the feet down. Grab your weights again. Both weights. We're gonna go connected in the center. Lunge it out to the side, feet together. Hold in the middle. Give me 4 upright rows. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can we lunge it to the left? Over and up. Let's keep the pivot leg nice and straight. Take it back to the center. Pull. And back to the right. So it's 4 lunges, 4 rows. Again, if you want to take it a little faster, feel free. If you want to slow it down, feel free. Back to our cardio block. Go ahead and drop the weights. And we're going into a side step jack. We're going to start with the hands down, tapping side to side. If you want a little more, arms come up. If you're not feeling breathless yet, and you really want to challenge that heart rate, take it to your full jumping jack. Remember to keep your knees soft, your landing soft. Almost at our next strength move. All right, slow it down, grab your weights. We're gonna lunge backwards with the right foot. So we start the feet together, shoulders over the hips. Lunge back, feet together. After your 4th one, hold it at the top. Let's hit a lat raise. Thumbs forward the whole way. Try to bring the wrists out to shoulder height. Now, if your weights are super heavy and that's your only option, on the next set, we're just gonna bend the elbows. So the more you bend at the elbow, the easier it's going to feel when the weights are closer into the body. Let's take it back to that right side. So it's 4 of each. Again, you want to work slower or faster, totally up to you. All right, here's where we start to use our yoga mats. Let's take the weights to the floor. If you have a mat, you're going to start at the back edge. You are either going to do a big step forward and then round back, or you're going to load it up at the bottom, big hop forward, and then run it back. So it's either a big step, maybe a bound, and then run it back, or a big hop, land softly, run it back. So you have your options. When we jump, we want to go low to high, loading up that movement, catching it low, and then running back. If you're not jumping, you're just doing that big step, still land softly, switch the lead leg when you jump. Let's get one more. All right, strength move. I need just one. Wait for me, guys. Goblet squats. We're going to hold it in the heel of the hand. We're going to step the feet out wide. Toes left and right, chest lifted. Let's come down and up. So the legs look like you're doing sumo squats. Think about squeezing from the inner thigh, from the bottom of your squat. Let's keep the chest mostly lifted here. Nice and tall. Keep it going. We're going to add a little bit of lateral movement on our next cardio round. Go ahead and drop your weight to the side. Make sure your mat is far enough away that you're not going to be tripping over it. And we're just going to start with a side shuffle. So, quick feet, hold at the side. Quick feet, hold at the side. Keep the knees bent so we're not up tall like Frankenstein. We're moving athletically, hands out in front. If you want to take it up, we're going to take it to a Heisman. So go over, knee up in the middle, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. We got about 15 seconds left. Speed and movement are totally up to you. It's your workout today. We have one more alternating block of cardio and strength. All right, let's take it down to the floor. Grab that mat, grab your weights. When we come down, we're going to have a bent knee and the back flat to the ground. We're going to start with just a press up. Tap the weights over the chest. Your palms will be facing your knees. Pull your belly button into the spine. And now let's add a crunch. So as we press, we're going to crunch up, lifting the shoulders off the floor. Height is up to you. Remember to breathe. Drop your weights to the side. And let's leave our mat right where it is. So we're going to start behind the mat. Feet together. We're going to lunge back. Take the right hand to the floor. Step the left foot back. Left hand to the floor. So we're in plank. Let's switch. Right foot in front. Left foot in front. Come all the way up. So we're kind of deconstructing our burpee. Let's take it down. And down. Step it in and in. Can we add a hop? Both hands down. Step one foot back and then the other. Let's hop it in. Come all the way up. Both hands down. One foot back and then the other. Hop it in. Catch it low. Stand up tall. If you don't want to hop it in, we're just walking the feet. Hold it here. Back to our curls to overhead presses. So you already know all of the moves that you are going to see today. We're just going to change it up the way that we're doing all of the exercises. We're going right from our curl into our overhead press. Take it back down. So we curl, rotate, press, bring it down, rotate, drop it down. So it's the whole minute is our combo move. We're halfway there. Feel free to rotate as you move. Make it a more fluid exercise. Do what you can. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. 10 seconds and we're going back to our skaters. Let's get one more rep. You can do this. Drop it on down and we go side to side for our cardio round. Again, make sure you're not going to trip over anything. You already know what you're doing. Side to side. Maybe kick the heel up in the back. If you need to catch your breath, you just take the step, tap your toe. If you want, we can come all the way down to the ground. It's just an option. Do what's working for you today. 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna hit back and a little tricep move. Speed is up to you. 15 more seconds. Can we go a little faster? Can we keep the body a little lower? Breathe. 5 more seconds. All right, stand up tall, pick up your weights. So, all combos. Start with that nice tall spine. Slight bend at the knee. Hinge from the hip. When your arms hang down, they frame the pinky toes. Bring it up, extend it back. Bring it in, release it down. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Keep it going. All combos this whole way through. Up, back, in, and down. Row. Tricep extension. Bring it in. Come down. High knees are next, but we're going to add on a little bit. Make sure you have that nice flat spine to help protect your low back. Can we get one more rep? Let's do it. Drop the weights down. Okay, so instead of just a high knee, imagine that you're doing that tire drill from way back in the day. So we're going wide and narrow, like we did in the warm-up, but we're gonna bring the knees up. Can we do this slower? Sure. It's a big step. Into the tire, out of the tire, out of the tire. Hold it in the middle. Switch your lead leg. $15 more seconds. Again, if you want to slow it down. Out, out, in. Stomp, stomp. Bring it back in. You don't have to actually stomp. We don't need all that extra impact on the joints. Last one here. Grab those weights. Lateral movements. Remember, we're connecting the weights out in front of the body. We're going to lunge it over to the right. When we come up, we're going to hit that upright row. Take it down as we go into the left. Pick it back up in the center. So, if you are winded, like I am, you can really take your time with this movement, slow it down, and catch your breath. Think about your muscles that are working. When you bring the weights up, think about keeping the elbows over the wrists. Let's get one more on each side. Drop your weights into your cardio move. We're going to start with that side step jack. But let's add a lat raise. We're going to be doing lat raises with weights, so we might as well get those shoulders ready. If you want to go a little faster, if you want to hop the feet in and out, stick with that lat raise. Full jacks if you want them. Hardest option. Give me 3 jacks. 2, 3, 1, start jump. 1, 2, 3, 1, start jump. 1, 2, 3, start jump. 1, 2, 3, last one. 1, 2, 3. All right, pick up those weights. Reverse lunge and lat raise. So we're going to go back with the right foot. Raise as your knee comes down, and switch. Whew. So we are almost done this workout, and I have not told you to take a water break, and I apologize. Anytime you are thirsty, you want to take a break, go ahead and take it. If the weights are getting heavy, bend at the elbows. One more on each side. Ooh, we drop the weights. If you're using a mat, bring it around to the other side, just so you have a goal for your distance. So let's start with those bounds. Second time through, we're gonna stand behind our mat. Give me 2 bounds up. 1, 2, run it back. Switch the first leg. 1, 2, run it back. Switch it. 1, 2, run it back. Switch it. 1, 2, run it back. If you want, load it up here at the back. And hop forward, hold it, and then back pedal. This is the last time through. Do what you can. Can we get one more? Bound or jump? It's your call. All right, goblet squats. We're gonna add on. Pick up just one weight. Whew. We're holding it in the heel of the hands. We're taking those feet out wide. We're gonna squat, press, pull, stand up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember, pace is up to you. Depth is up to you. But make sure your feet are nice and wide. When you come down, your knees are tracking out towards the toes. We're halfway there. We have those side-to-side shuffles or Heisman's next. So helpful to have music, but then when it stops, you guys can hear how heavily I'm breathing. Last one here, weight to the floor. All right, we're gonna go side to side. Make sure your mat is out of the way. Start off set, little shuffle, hold it, little shuffle, hold it. Speed of your side shuffle is up to you. Distance is up to you. If you want to take it to that Heisman, you're going to shuffle and bring the knee up on the inside. We're back down to the floor after this. Last one here. Get your mat, get your weights. We're going to change up the spinal chest exercise one little bit. Weights in hands. Come come down nice and flat on the floor. Knees bent, feet flat. Starting with the weights over the chest. Belly button into the spine. Soft bend at the elbows. Neutral grip, palms face towards each other. Open and close. Keep the wrists lifted off of the floor. It's okay if your elbows touch. We want to keep the wrists from touching. And let's try to add that crunch as the hands come in. Down, exhale, crunch it up. This crunch is just an option. If that feels like too much of a strain for your neck or your upper body, but you still want to keep the core a little bit more engaged, you're going to bring the feet up. So we have options. Plenty to make it challenging. Let's bring the weights to the floor. Last set of burpees. We're going to switch it up and make them surfer burpees. So I want you to stand tall. Bring your right foot out in front. We're going to take both hands out, step it back, step it in with the left foot, come up. So now we're at the opposite angle. Take it down, step it back, bring it in and up. Down, step it back, bring it in. So we're switching every time. If you want to make this more plyometric, hands plant down, big hop, switch your forward foot. Hands plant down, big hop, switch your forward foot. If you need less activation through the shoulder, I want you to stay low and just switch your forward foot. We're almost done. You can do this. Can we get one more on each side? Yes, we can. All right, stand up tall. We survived. We survived my version of 50-50 with our technical difficulties. Let's get our mats and our weights out of the way. All right. From here, give me a nice wide stance. We're going to bend at just the right knee. Take the forearm to the quad. Reach it up with the left arm. Look up to the ceiling. Open the side of the body. Stack it all the way up and switch to the other side. Stack it all the way up. Soft bend at the knees. Drop the chest. Round it up to the ceiling and drop. Exhale, round it up. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, round it up. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, come all the way up. Let's bring the feet together. Step the right leg forward, the heel down and the toe up. We're going to bend at the left knee and hinge from the hip. We should feel a nice stretch through the hamstring. Let's keep the chest lifted here. So we're sitting back onto that left heel. If you want, reach down to the toe. Go ahead and roll it all the way up. Let's switch sides. Start with your nice stack. Send your left heel forward, toe up. Hinge from the hip. Nice straight leg on that left side. Long through the spine. We hold it here. You should feel it right behind the knee. Think about pulling your toes up towards the knee. And if you want, let's reach it out to the toe. If you're not quite reaching the toe, but you're still feeling that hamstring stretch, just hold it where you are. Go ahead and roll it on up. Let's hit a quad stretch on that right side, and we're going to add a reach with the left arm. So we're going to take the heel to glute. If we are balanced, we're going to reach it up with the left arm. Pull the thumb back, open the chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Drop it down. Let's hit the other side. Reach. Knees are close together. Chest is lifted tall and proud for the work you did today. Drop it down. Open the chest. Take a nice inhale. Exhale around the spine. Inhale and open. Exhale and round. Inhale and open. Shoulder circles to finish us out. 1, 2, taking them backwards. And take them forward. 1, 2, and 3. One final inhale and exhale. Cross the arms to the bottom. Inhale it all the way up. And exhale it down. All right. If you were like me and did not stop to grab your water this whole time, please make sure that you hydrate, whether it's right now or after class today. Drink plenty of water. Thank you so much for logging on today for this 50-50 fusion class. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow for body weight hit. Have a good night.